Good afternoon, I am TheZOMBIEJ, and this is a movie review on a Lego film called... catch my breath. That's not the name of the film. The film is called The Adventures of Clutch Powers. Came out in 2010, and, well, it's an hour and 21 minutes and something seconds in length. So, not terribly long at all, but it's an action-packed, comical Lego film. So there's no swearing, no nudity, none of that. Mild action violence, because, you know, swords and axes swinging and some electricity bolts, people being electrocuted by the wizard. So this film is about a adventurer guy named Clutch Powers. His father went missing, and by the end of the film, it is realized that, well, he's alive. And that's enough for Clutch Powers himself to, well, warrant finding him some point in the future. So Clutch Powers, at the beginning of the film, kind of reminds me... This character kind of reminds me of Indiana Jones in a way. There are definitely some Indiana Jones sort of things, elements in this film. Like at the beginning, Clutch Powers goes into this cave dwelling and has to steal the crystal. And the whole point of the film is creativity. So he gets creative, builds some stuff. Other characters build some stuff. There's even a kiss scene between two of the characters, male and female, obviously. Which is nice. It was a wholesome, fun film. And the evil wizard, it was fun just watching him being agitated by Clutch Powers and some other characters. And the two skeletons, Skelly and Bones, were just comical little idiots. They were like the skids and mudflap of this movie. That was a Transformers Revenge of the Fallen reference. I kind of hate that film, but, you know, I'll probably explain why in a different video. So, I'm not going to spoil the plot for anybody who hasn't watched it. Yes, I've watched it just today, and this was my first experience with the film, and it was funny. The voice acting, pretty good, actually. The guy who voices Clutch Powers himself is actually... voice-wise, kind of reminds me of Indiana Jones in a way, but not really. Kind of has a subtlety to it of Harrison Ford, but not to an annoying extent. There were some annoying moments in this film, like Skelly and Bones being just ridiculous. And of course, arguments going between this four-member team, you know. There was even a rock monster at the beginning of the film. And, of course, Clutch Powers accidentally steals the baby. And, well, builds a stroller for it and gives it back. And as a reward, the rock monster, plucked off a crystal and gave it to him. Yeah, so... the Omega symbol played a decent part in this film. It was featured on a canister of some sort. It was featured on a sign flag of some sort. And it was also featured in Clutch Powers' father's diary book thing. His notes. And so the prince, whose father basically was killed, I guess you could say, his creative spark was taken away, and that's how he died, I guess you could say. I'm not going to spoil any more of the plot because it's a film you have to experience yourself. It's out there on streaming services, I'm sure. And it was from 2010, and it was released on DVD, so you could probably find it for cheap on eBay. Or Amazon. In fact, you could probably find it at a thrift store. Let's be honest. I thought I saw it at a thrift store, but I guess I didn't. The animation, Threshold Animation is a pretty good studio. They were the ones behind The Legend Reborn, I think, which came out in 2009. So Tinseltown Tunes was, again, involved in this production, I think. Same thing with The Legend Reborn. And Threshold also did that Antros test video. So you know it's going to be a good animation quality. The quality of this movie is pretty awesome as well. The effects and the sounds and just everything seems to be on par. It's a decent Lego film. This is the OG Lego film, not counting Bionicle stuff, that came out in 2010, and it's not like the Lego movie at all. Even though it is a Lego film, it's not like the 2014 film. In fact, I actually like this more than the Lego movie, and I know that's probably going to upset some people, but bear with me. This is a good film. It really is. It's obviously, you know, for kids who like Lego, and it just kind of serves as a generic Lego movie to some extent. I guess the Lego movie sort of filled that same role, but also The Adventures of Clutch Powers did it better. There are some comical and corny moments in this film. There are some interesting, you know, dialogue. Obviously, some of the lines are a bit cheesy, some of them are a bit corny, and I can't really complain about the voice acting because it's a Lego film. Of course, it's going to have some strange dialogue, but hey, it's good. Again, the animation is pretty solid. There's also this troll guy, which was interesting. I will say that the music is pretty good. The score is okay for the most part. The theme song, I guess it's what's it called? I Work Alone. There's another theme song as well. I can't remember its title, but I Work Alone. I originally didn't like this when it popped up during the credits, the opening credits of the film. I thought it was kind of annoying. It's nowhere near as annoying as Everything Is Awesome. No, I hate that song. Fuck it. The Lego movie is notorious for that song. But I Work Alone, much better, I think. So, good job on David and Eric Wurst. They did a good job on that song. And it popped up again at the end of the song, or at the end of the film, and the filming credits. So, the second time it popped up, I was like, you know what, this isn't as bad as the first time I heard it. So, I don't know, I might give the song a download, because why not? It's actually pretty good. Lyrically, it's a bit simple, but, you know, it is what it is. Beyond that, there's not really much else to talk about of this film, other than it definitely set up as if there was going to be a sequel at some point. Because, you know, Clutch Powers said he'll find his father sometime. And, well, unfortunately, this film did not do well enough for them to even consider a sequel. It should have gotten a sequel, because this is better than the Lego movie. Yeah, it's better than the Lego movie. Fuck you if you disagree. You are wrong. The Lego movie is shit compared to The Adventures of Clutch Powers. Wow. Seriously. I'm not joking. This is a good movie. It's silly, it's strange at points, it's comical, but overall, it's pretty solid. It's a good movie for 2010. And obviously, here in 2014, you know, the graphical fidelity has sort of improved over the years, and, well, the same could be said for even the 2009 film, Bionicle: The Legend Reborn. Over the years, it seems like the leap in graphical fidelity has just sort of, you know, the animation style and everything seemed to be better these days. With the voice acting for this film is there. Like I said, it's okay. It's decent for the most part. There's some talented voice actors here. the fact that this film didn't do good enough to warrant a sequel is a shame, really. The Lego Movie got a sequel, so of course they were going to do that. They set it up at the end, but it's the same thing with the Adventures of Clutch Powers. There seemed to be a potential for a sequel, but they didn't do it because they're assholes. Seriously. This is a film that is worthy of a purchase and worthy of a watch. I definitely encourage you to go check it out, if you will. It's not the best Lego movie of all time, but it ranks pretty high, in my opinion. I have to give this movie a solid 8.72 out of 10. It's pretty good, actually. For 2010, it's a good film. It's certainly better than the Lego Movie, and it's most likely is better than the second part as well, but yeah. And Clutch Powers did make a cameo appearance in the Lego Ninjago movie, I think, or was it just Ninjago? Sadly, it's not the same. It's not the same Clutch Powers. And that's a shame, because, you know, why shouldn't we have a proper cameo appearance from this character in a current show? I mean, really, this is... I could go on and on, but overall, I do enjoy this film. I did find myself enjoying and really just taking it back to 2010, you know. We saw the death of Bionicle G1, we saw the rise of Hero Factory, and other themes as well. There was a Lego Atlantis mini-film, which I might talk about at some point. There was all kinds of things that were going out in 2010, and yeah, this was a great film. I really did enjoy it. This was the first film I sat down and watched in a while. Can't remember the last time I've watched a movie. Oh wait, Bionicle Mask of Light. Yeah, I'll be talking about the Bionicle trilogy at some point, but I mean, what do y'all think about The Adventures of Clutch Powers? Have you seen it? If not, you really should. And if you have, what do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section below. I feel like this is a film that, while the sales, while it didn't do well enough for potential franchise, for a potential sequel or a third film, like, we could have gotten a trilogy or even a quadrilogy of films for Clutch Powers, and, you know, but didn't happen that way. I feel like this is a film that should, like, it should have been more successful than it was. And the fact that we got some resemblance of Clutch Powers in Ninjago recently, but it just wasn't the right Clutch Powers. It wasn't the Clutch Powers we know from this film. Yeah. It just felt wrong to have Clutch Powers in Ninjago, and it wasn't the Clutch Powers from this film. That sucks. That's just wrong. So overall, I like this film. I do enjoy it, and yeah, it's pretty good. So that's it for this video. I will be doing more Lego sort of film reviews. I'm going to check out the Lego Batman movie at some point. And of course, I'll be reviewing the Bionicle films for y'all. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, so I've got some videos in the pipeline, so I may have a rant video for y'all tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And like I said, I might review the Lego Atlantis mini-movie. That might be interesting. I actually watched it before, because it was on the DVD for Rise of the Rookies. So, stay tuned for more videos. I'm TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks. Have a good fucking day, and peace. Also, yeah, I built it. Talk about that in another video. See ya.